Right, back in the garage today. I did me work that I want to do over the weekend. Well, almost finished it, but Mum's coming up for a spell today, so I thought I'd do this before she gets here. So I think today all I'm going to do is, if I get the time, I'm going to do the slots in it with the 6mm slot drill or end mill. And when it's done, I'm going to drill and tap two 6mm holes, two M6 holes for a mount. And I'm going to clean it up and I'm going to powder coat it if I get time. So I think it'll come up nice if I do it properly. So I'm going to attempt to do it properly, which means when I do each slot, I can zoom back out a little bit, do each slot, I'll put me chamfering bit in. If I've got one that'll fit in that, and try and chamfer the edges. It's going to be a little bit easier than trying to do it with a file, because a file always looks a little bit all over the shop. Well, for me it does anyway, so because I'm fucking useless with that with a file. So we'll give that a whirl. I'll set my vise back up and I'll bring you back when I'm ready to get started. Okay. Got him in, ready to party. It's all centered. So I'm just going to work out now. I think it's 6 diameter. Must not. What is it? Yes, it is. 6mm diameter. So I might go 6mm deep. I should be able to do it. It's aluminium. I should be able to do it all in one cut. So let's get the party started, shall we? I need to go a bit slower than that too. I'm thinking maybe 5mm might be enough. Let me have a look. I'll tell you not to. Yep, 5mm will be fine. first one. Let me see if we can get you up in here. So I think if we've got one in each one there, and then two in there, and then just chamfer it just a little bit like that, and it's going to come up nice. Righto, now that you've seen that, I'll turn you off for a little while, and I'll bring you back when I've got more done. Righto, I've got all the short sides done, and I did one long side, and I think that's come up quite good. I don't know if that's flaring a little bit bright. So now I'm going to go through and do the others. I'll leave the camera on, I'll just do a time lapse, speed it up, get the others done. Some of the chamfers are a little bit fucking dodgy. I don't know why it seemed to, like, I put the chamfering tool in exactly the same spot where I did the end mill, but a couple of them there, it's done sort of slightly bigger on one side than the other. That side I've got to fucking do. I don't know if you can see that there, fucking hanging behind it. Hang on, like that. It's barely got that side. So yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but let me point you in the right direction. There we go. Because now I'm going to put my music back on, so I'll have to mute the sound anyway, lest YouTube have a fucking shit because I'm playing, God help me, background music. So I'll get this changed over. Just a pain in the ass because this doesn't have a brake, so I've got to put in low range every time I want to undo low range 1. And then it takes forever to tighten this fucking end mill up because the collet is multi-fit. It's sort of, you know, fits from 6 to 8 mil, I think, something like that. As you can see, I've got to tighten it, and that end mill's still moving, so now it's just starting to take up. And now it's just taken right up, and then give it a tickle. The rubber mallet. Righto, it's time to make some noise. Whoops. High range. Right. So that's how it's done. I won't need to record the rest of it because you've already fucking seen it. And of course the air compressor cuts in. So that's 2 sides done. So I think once that's finished, I said, and I'm going to drill and tap a couple of M6 holes, just so I've already got somewhere to, when I mount it, I can adjust it in and out. and then I'm going to powder coat it. I think that's going to look nice. Right, now that noisy cunt's turned off. I'll get into this. I'll get it finished and then I'll bring you back when it's done. Righto, we're all done. If it's focusing on that properly. And what I've done is I sat it in there and ran that chamfer tool around the top here, just to even up. I did file it, but it looks a lot better evened up properly. So I did say I was going to powder coat it, but I'm not going to at the moment. I'm going to do the video and let Amit see it because it's for his lamp. So I'm thinking that he likes stuff silver like that. So I'm going to leave it for now. If he decides he wants me to powder coat it, I will. But I'm going to leave it like that for now. So that's going to look pretty good, I reckon. Mount it up against the gear. I'm going to Bunnings tomorrow. I've got to get some stuff from my greenhouse out the back. So I'm going to see if I can find something rubber, something I can cut to fit over that, like that, to sit up against that gear. So when you mount it, I just put a little bit of pressure on it because that takes bugger all to turn. So then I can make it so that I can put something over the top of that, or take that button off and put something on top of the straight on top of that. But I think that's gonna come out pretty good. Not a big effort today, not a huge session, but I wanted to get this done before my mother arrived. So Mum's had a few problems lately, so she's got to come up and spend a couple of weeks up here with us. And she should be well on her way, so I'm glad I got this finished before Mum got here. So, but I'm going to do the video. There won't be as big as normal, but it's even with a chamfer at the bottom, it's come up pretty good. I even put an extra chamfer in that relief that I've got for the cable, so there'll be no pressure on no sharp edges on the cables. So there we go. Just a little machine shop session today. So thanks for hanging out. I've got to clean up. I've got to clean that mill up and get the water off it again as usual, and do me WD-40 wipe down. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. See you in the next one. Stay safe. Peace.